Welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we have the first episode of the Dirty DR10 Road to the Racetrack series, a series that will end with us hosting our very own no prep drag racing event in which we will be racing this car in two separate classes. We'll be racing in box stock class and street outlaw class. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs to this series. There's going to be several episodes to it. We're going to have great things happen. We're going to have bad things happen. We're going to break things. We're going to make mistakes. But in the end, it's going to end up awesome. But in this first episode, the focus is we're not going to worry about ETs. We're not going to worry about our drag times or anything like that. The first episode, we're going to worry about just seeing what the maximum potential of speed of the stock system is. And to do that, we've got to play around with the gearing to get that perfect balance of speed versus quickness. But then, once we find the maximum potential for speed and quickness and drag raceability of the stock system a little further into the series, we'll start testing and tuning it and building it up for the street outlaw class. Quite a bit faster class, quite a bit meaner class as well. Got a few gears ready to go. We're going to play with the pinion gears and the spur gears to see what kind of maximum speed we can get on the stock tires. Now, when it comes to gearing, we already know what this car runs on the stock gearing. On stock gearing, it runs about 25 to 27 miles per hour on 2S, runs about 40 to 43 miles an hour on 3S. So the stock gearing we're not going to mess with in this video. We're going to do a 23 tooth pinion and a 25 tooth pinion with a few different spur gears and find out how fast we can make this car go. 2S is really all that matters, but 3S is always a blast. So we're going to run 3S as well. Let's get to it. Let's see what we're doing on just a pinion upgrade from 18 to 23 teeth. Give it a run, see what kind of speed we can do on just a 23 tooth pinion. Oh yeah, 33.1 miles per hour on 2S now. Spur gear's totally stock. All right, 3S installed. We already know what it runs on the giant tires and this pinion gear. It was over 50 miles per hour, but now it's back on the stock wheels with the 23 tooth pinion. I'm just curious to see what it does on 3S now. And everything else bone stock. Let's see what we get. Whoa, we got a crazy wheelie. All right. Well, guys, we've just run into our very first, very unusual hiccup. The car is powered up. The radio's powered up. I have no throttle. I have no nothing. Okay, I don't know what's happening. The car will not take any input from the radio whatsoever. I tried recalibrating. I don't know what is going on, but I do have a plan B. Stock receiver out. Dumbo radio to the rescue. Has it solved our problems? We have steering. Oh yeah, we have throttle. Ever since I discovered this place, I've been looking for excuses to drive here. Check it out. We'll find out what our 3S speed is with the 23 tooth pinion. Oh my God! Oh, I know we went faster than 23 miles an hour. Oh no, we're in a parking garage. It can't, the GPS can't quite read the speed in this parking garage. 46 point something miles per hour. Okay, so 46 miles per hour is the top speed with the 87 tooth stock spur gear and the 23 tooth pinion. But now we have an 81 tooth spur gear in. Then we're gonna run a 78 tooth spur. 81 tooth spur, 23 tooth pinion, 2S. That does look pretty fast. Oh, 32.9. Wasn't expecting that. I thought it'd be a little faster. But anyways, let's find the top speed on this 81 tooth spur gear. 47.8, almost 48 miles an hour. All right, now we got the 78 tooth spur on the 23 tooth pinion on 2S. 33.3, yeah, we can do better than that. All right, just pop back into 3S. Let's see what we get on that. Whatever it is, it's fast. Yeah, 48.6, all right. Okay, so the difference in speed between the 81 tooth spur gear and the 78 tooth spur gear was not very big. Maybe 2 miles per hour. And that was on the 23 tooth pinion gear. Now we have a 25 tooth pinion gear, and we're gonna run it on the 78 tooth spur gear and see what we get. 2S and 3S. I did notice that the car was getting a bit unstable, and then I saw that's because this tire came unglued from the rim. We'll re-glue this later. For now, I just put on these Traxxas Rustler street tires. They're the same size. They're probably not going to be great for drag racing, and they probably wouldn't even be legal for drag racing, but that's okay. If we can make the car fast on these tires, it will be fast on any drag tires. Let's go see what it's like. Spoiler alert, it's going to be fast. Now, when it comes to testing and tuning this car as we build it, we're going to stick with just regular batteries. Reason being is if we can make the car fast on these regular 2S batteries, then when it comes time to switch over to high performance, more race-oriented batteries, the car is just going to be that much quicker on them. Oh, that looks fast. It sounds fast too. Oh my God, the Hildo battery, 37.6 miles per hour. Nice job, Hildo. You've served me well yet again. Now to find out what we can run on 3S. Yeah, that's very fast. I don't know what the speed was. It was between 50 and crazy. 57.1 miles per hour on a 25-tooth pinion and a 78-tooth spur gear. It is now faster than my Senton 3S if the Senton's running the short course body. If that was the only set of gears I bought for this car, with the car and the charger and the battery and that speed, the car would still be under $300. 57 miles an hour. I still can't believe it. The only change to this car is the gearing. Well, and these tires, but they're the same size as the drag tires, so they're probably not increasing the speed whatsoever. They don't even balloon as much as the drag tires, so I think it'd actually be faster on the drag tires. I wish I brought the Pro line so we could see that just for fun. Well, there we have it, guys. 38 miles per hour, nearly, on 2S, which is fantastic, and 57 miles per hour on 3S. I expected it to be fast, but I wasn't expecting it to be 57 miles per hour fast. And in the next episode, we're going to focus more on the suspension, some other components, and even further adjust the gearing, because next episode, we're going to run a 69-tooth spur gear and a 27-tooth pinion gear, and maybe even go up from there. The goal, of course, isn't to just go very fast. It doesn't matter if you cross the finish line at 50 miles per hour. If the other guy crosses at 45 miles per hour and gets there first, he beats you. So the key is to find that perfect balance of acceleration versus speed. And then from there, it comes down to your skill level, really, of which mine is quite low. But we're going to work on that. But anyways, guys, that's the first episode of the Dirty DR10 Road to the Racetrack series. Kept it kind of light this time. We'll get more in depth as things go on. We'll definitely get more involved in upgrading and swapping out parts and so on. But again, remember, we're going to run this car in 2 classes, so I have to be able to run it box stock and then swap everything to be able to run it in the Street Outlaw class as well. And that is going to be a bit of a challenge. But until then, let me just say as always, please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, it's not about miles per hour. It's about miles per mile, even though we're looking for miles per hour. So have fun, and we'll see you in the next one.